Hi guys, so governments do this all the time. What they do is they bury bad news on days when the public are distracted by something else. So at the moment, of course, many people are distracted because of the pandemic. They're distracted by the US general election. Eyes are away from Parliament. People are not following everything that's happening. Now, this is a bill that passed in the House of Commons. It's a bill to basically throw British soldiers under a bus. Now, it's presented as holding them to account, but once again, you have to remember this is about protecting the government, not about protecting workers, these workers being members of the armed forces. So let's see how the vote went down, and then I'll come back with some details about the bill itself.
Order. Under the order of 23rd September, I must now put the question necessary to bring proceedings on third reading to a conclusion. The question is that the bill be now read the third time. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. Of the contrary, no. Division, clear the lobby.
Order! Order!
The ayes to the right, 345. The noes to the left, 260.
The ayes to the right, 345. The noes to the left, 260. So the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Unlock.
Okay, so just to give you a bit of detail about this bill. So this bill was presented to the public as an attempt to hold British soldiers accountable for crimes committed while operating abroad. However, as I said, it seems to be something else. Now, since 2004, there have been about 25,000 civil cases against the Ministry of Defence. Now, these have been taken up by injured British troops who were serving abroad or by their families. Now, the Ministry of Defence accepts and settles 4 in 5 of these cases, but this bill brings in a total block after 6 years on any such claims arising from deployment overseas. Now, the main losers here will, of course, be troops with conditions such as PTSD or hearing loss, which often takes years to develop and takes years for these troops to come to terms with. What the government is doing is taking away the employment rights of British forces, the same employment rights that everyone else has, and it's also claimed to breach the Armed Forces Covenant. Now, the Royal British Legion director spoke some days ago in Parliament to a Commons committee, and he said, and I quote, I think this is protecting the Ministry of Defence rather than the service personnel. So this is once again an attempt to protect the government and senior civil servants at the expense of workers, in this case soldiers. Now, many veterans and their families of long-running investigations felt caught adrift with no legal or welfare support because of this. There is no duty of care recognised by the Ministry of Defence to British service personnel who are subject to legal action. The bill, it seems, will actually make it harder to prosecute British troops for some of the most serious crimes under the Geneva Conventions by legislating for a presumption against prosecution after 5 years. As fewer and fewer soldiers are operating abroad, this bill will be more about protecting, once again, the Ministry of Defence, not soldiers, when it comes to legal challenges. And unfortunately, it passed in the House of Commons. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?